Hello and welcome to episode 25 of Buxton Barrowman, where I go through Buxton's history and clean up the town at the same time. Buxton is home to more potholes than people, supposedly one of the best places to learn to drive in the country, and it has a heck of a lot of roundabouts. But one of these roundabouts is brand new and totally useless. As you can see, there is currently two exits to the roundabout, either the same direction you're going in or go back on yourself. But of course, the council wouldn't spend all that hard-earned tax cash money, £3 million, on something so impractical, right? Yeah, sorta, it depends on the future. The roundabout was 2/3 funded by Homes England, a government-backed housing organisation. Essentially, the deal is, to the west of the roundabout, it would head towards a new housing development on Hogshaw. Phase 1 of this includes the proposal of 116 new homes to be built on the property of Nunsfield Farm, with Barrow Homes being the company behind this, as well as other new developments in town. However, quite a lot of people are not approving of this idea, and a group called Friends of Hogshaw have come along to put a stop to the plans, currently. A few things they mention is the plans that Barrett have laid out doesn't do enough to counter flooding in the area, which is known to be quite bad, as well as the concerns for the environmental impact that these new houses might have. Which I can say, if the later phases come to fruition, it would mean the loss of quite a nice wooded area, and it would be a shame. So as it stands, this side of the roundabout could be a dead end for quite some time, if not indefinitely. But there's also a dead end connection on the east side, so let's look at the plans here. A relief road is what the future holds down here, making its way through the back of the properties, connecting up to another dead end road at the end of Tong Lane Industrial Estate. The primary objective to this is to create a safer and more direct route for HGVs heading towards the industrial estate instead of making their way through the residential streets of Fairfield. But there's also a secondary objective, as you can see here on the plans, another roundabout, and other roads splitting off for, well, you guessed it, more housing. But once again, people are rather opposed to this. First of all, it cuts up quite a few roads, causing commuters to the local quarries to have some concern with traffic, and of course many people are not happy with the idea of their current lovely view out to the farmers' fields and cattle to be taken away from them just for another copy and paste estate to be built. But this side, however, doesn't have as many opposers as the Hogshaw site, but it still hasn't gone anywhere, publicly at least, and for now it also remains a dead project. So all I can say is, wouldn't you just wait till at least one of these projects got approved, or at least close, before making a roundabout in the middle of the A6? Oh, and whilst I was filming I spotted this. I know it's sometimes allowed to have different coloured tactic paving, but that's only if it contrasts better against the paving that you've used for, well, the pavement. And again, I'm no expert, but black on black isn't exactly clear for someone who's visually impaired. Oh, and I'm yet to actually see an equestrian rider using the Pegasus crossing, but, you know, at least it's there. Now, if you're interested in knowing more about the roundabout, about Friends of Hogshaw, I'll leave some links down below, and of course feel free to share your opinion on the roundabout and the houses in the comments section below. Anyway, before I wrap up this week, I cleaned up one wheelbarrow worth of rubbish, and a lovely gentleman also gave me a new litter picker, so many thanks to him, as well as a big shout out and thanks to John from Shenanigans, who makes great motoring videos, of which this episode is sort of a spoof of. So that's pretty much it for this week. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, ta-ra.